I think this is a great texture. Look at that. Look at that texture. Now that is like fresh homemade ice cream.
Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Now I'm on a mission to improve the health of my heart.
So to get this started, I have a natural strawberry keto chow, and it says we use, so hang on, let me see how much liquid we're supposed to use. 1 packet of powder, 14 ounces of slightly warm water. So I'm going to pour this into my container, and then 14 ounces. Actually, I'm going to get the water first so I know exactly where 14 ounces is. Okay, so right here to my thumb. So I'm going to do some slightly warm water first. It's 12. Okay, so hard to see these numbers. So anyway, so I've got warm water up to 14 ounces. So now we're going to add our natural strawberry keto chow. And we're going to put on our lid. Got our little ball in there, got my lid in there, and now we're going to shake it up. Now I could have used Fairlife milk, and I was going to, but I'm low on the milk, and I really didn't want to waste it, and I knew I didn't have enough to do it, so we're going to do it with water, and that's okay. Next time we can do it with milk. You know, baby steps, y'all, baby steps. Okay, I want to taste it, so I can kind of have an idea how it's going to taste. Yep, that's good. Hang on. I want to lick the powder off there. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. Now, I read the instructions for my dash. I'm going to end up accidentally saying the word creamy. It's dash. I read the instructions, and the liquid is supposed to be very cold. So we're going to stick this in the freezer in 10-minute intervals. So I'm going to put it in 10 minutes, and then I'll come back. We'll shake it up, and we'll check it. The base of my dash is already in the freezer because it has to freeze for 24 hours. So we're going to put this in the freezer for 10 minutes, and we'll shake it and see how it's looking. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. It's still warm because I use warm water. So back in the freezer it goes. We'll check in another 10 minutes. Okay, it's just now a little little cooler than room temperature. So back in the freezer it's going, but I'm just gonna, so it's been 20 minutes now. So we'll set a timer for 10 more minutes, and we'll see, because we need it to be cold. It's definitely getting chilled. I'm gonna still do 10 more minutes, so that way I know it's good and cold. And then what we'll do is we'll pour out 1 cup and pull out our dash ice cream maker, but we'll do 10 more minutes in the freezer to make sure it's really cold. Alright, it's been another 10 minutes. It's definitely cold. I'm going to let it go a couple more minutes because I got something else going on. And then we'll do this. Before I go ahead and pull out the thing from the freezer, this is how my dash came. This is the motor, and this is the paddle. You put the paddle in there. And when you do it, it says to plug it in and turn it on. I don't understand why, but you pour your ice cream or your ice cream recipe in there, and you turn it on as you're sticking it in there. So first off, I'm gonna pull the frozen cup out, and then I'll get the ice cream. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my container. This is the part that's been in the freezer. And then you're supposed to use 1 cup of your mixture, whatever mixture you use. So now I've got my 1 cup container here. Okay. I'm going to add a splash more because there was a little bit, it didn't quite make it to the top. There we go. Now, according to the instructions, you turn it on and you put it in. So now I'm going to let it go and I'll be back. And I watched several videos, and different videos, you know, was giving their 2 cents of how you make it work and what you can do. So the one lady who I watched, she was like, I don't know why there's a bunch of bad reviews. If you follow the instructions, it works out well. So I'm following her instructions. I don't know if you could hear it, but the tone just changed. I'll show you. Let's pull it out. This is what they did. They pull it out, and some people, you can tell that it's thickening up. Well, anyway, I'll be back whenever it's really thick, and then we'll check it out. In the meantime, I'm going to put this back in my refrigerator because I could use this tomorrow. So it just made a clicking sound, and the timer says it's been not quite 5 minutes yet. So let's kind of, no, definitely not done. So we're going to let it go. It's like almost like it got stuck, but we're going to let it keep going. All right. It's been going right about 10 minutes. Pull this off. And let me scrape this little feller off. It's definitely scraped to the, it's adhered, frozen to the side. So let's pour this in. I can't really show y'all. I can't get the right angle. Let me try this. Hang on. All right, let's try this. Definitely stuck on the outer edges like it should be. I gotta switch hands. I cannot do that. Sorry. I'll get back to you whenever I get done scraping it out of the container. That's how the inside looks. So warm water should take that off just fine. That's just the inside that's still frozen in there. Let me clean this off. You know I'm doing it. It's going to taste good. So, it comes with this little spoon. That's the texture of it right now. Soft. But it is just like soft serve ice cream. A little bit thinner. Now the lady popped hers in the freezer for a little bit. So I'm going to pop it in. We'll check in about 10 minutes and see where we're at. In the meantime, you don't put this in the dishwasher, but you can wash it with soap and water. And listen, there's a liquid inside there. So I think that I just did not have my ingredients cold enough compared to the way the lady did in the video. Hers was pretty darn cold when she put them in. But you don't put these items in the freezer. It's just this piece. So I'm going to put it back in the freezer. I think it'll be fun to try it again. But, oh, they said you don't put this in the freezer wet. So you got to make sure it's dry before you put it in the freezer. Make sure it's dry all the way. So I'll see you whenever, I'll give it 10 minutes. And if I think it needs more, I'll show you and we'll see what we think. But I'm putting this back in the freezer for another day. When I was younger, we used to go to Dairy Queen and get a bowl of their ice cream or a tub of their ice cream. And then we would take it home, and it was soft serve. And then whenever you would go back in to eat it after you had it frozen, it would be a solid thing. And so that's kind of what I will imagine this is going to be like. If I stop and eat it right now, it's definitely like soft serve. I kind of want to let it go another 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. I want to let it go another 10 minutes. I feel like this is like soft serve that has been out for a little bit. I feel like this is a little more like yogurt consistency. Tastes great. But anyway, so I'm going to put this back in the freezer for 10 minutes. I feel like it's almost there, but I just want to let it go 10 more minutes. All right, let's take a test. Yeah, that's closer to what I was thinking. I mean, she's right. We did it. And now we got a little bit cold, better soft serve strawberry ice cream. So we're going to do this. We'll try it again. And I'll try to do another video of the next time I do it. I really think that her liquid was colder than mine. But that's a great texture. Look at that. That is a great soft serve ice cream texture. And it tastes really, really good. Yeah, I like that. I will for sure be doing this again. You know me, I'll probably do it every night for supper until the keto chow fruity ice creamy type flavors run out. It's me. Come on. Come on, somebody. You knew I was going to do it. Anyway. Yeah, that's fun. I like it. So next time I will leave it in the the original stuff that I made up. I'll leave that in the freezer a little longer next time and let it get a little bit closer to this consistency, then put it in the ice cream maker. Because this is about the consistency hers was when she started. And so hers got a little thicker. But it's okay. It's fun and it's good. And I'm excited. So yeah, there we go. So the results of my Dash ice cream maker. Okay, we're going to try it again. I'm taking this from the refrigerator. This was what I made yesterday. So now we're going to pop this in the freezer. I'm going to do it in 10-minute increments. Because it's already cold because it's been in the refrigerator today. So we're going to pop it in the freezer and see how we're going to try it. We're going to try it again. We're going to give it a second chance. Okay, it's been right about 20 minutes. It's definitely getting more thicker. So we're going to try this. Got to give it another shot, guys. Giving it another shot. Well, we'll just try pouring it out. Oh, I need the lid to come off. Hang on. Okay, now I got it. Well, that's not enough. We're going to add some cold Fairlife milk to it. Hang on. We're going to add enough milk to go up to where it was. I know this didn't come out of the freezer. We're going to add enough to get up to where it was last night. So we're going to try it. Oh shoot, I got to put it in my little cup. This may or may not work great. We shall see. All right, it says to turn it on and then stick it in there. All right, I'll see y'all whenever it's time. It's been 5 minutes. It's doing something. So let me put it back in there. But it's been 5 minutes, y'all. Okay, the lid is starting to move. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, so let's pull it out. That's definitely thicker than last night. So hang on, let me pull this off. Alrighty. Oh yeah. It's definitely thicker and creamier. So now I'll take that and put it into here. Okay. So this is more like homemade ice cream. Now the outer edges are definitely wet watery. So now what I'm going to do is just like I did last night, we're going to pop this in the freezer for about 10 minutes and then we'll take a look. In the meantime, I'm going to work on cleaning this out. So about 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. That definitely helps it thicken up. Helps it solidify. I really want to do it another 10 minutes. Right now, like I said, this is homemade ice cream texture. Softer than soft serve from Dairy Queen, but absolutely homemade ice cream texture right here. But again, I'm going to put it in the freezer for 10 more minutes. Okay, you guys, look at that. That's even better. All right. And I could put it in there for another 5 more minutes if I wanted to, but I think this is a great texture. Look at that. Look at that texture. That is like fresh homemade ice cream. Anyway, you guys, I definitely will be having my protein ice cream in the evenings for however many I want to. Good. It's cool. It's creamy. Definitely going to be great in the summertime. As I learn more and more tricks, I'll be doing things differently. Like I could drop in some fruit in here if I wanted to, and I could use the Fairlife milk instead of water. And yeah, so I definitely am going to be, you're going to be seeing this on repeat. And like I said, it's just a portion, so I can't go over. So if you're a binge eater like me and you really have to watch yourself, then this is a good thing. Now, if it triggers you to get in your car and drive to Dairy Queen, don't do it. I'm the type of person, when I'm home, I'm home. I will not leave my house to go get anything. I don't care about anything enough to leave my house except work and church and my mama. So it won't trigger me in that way, on top of the fact that that's all you get. You can't, there's not like a container that is going to trigger my binging eating. Like the other day I made some egg white chips. It was a fail, but I made some egg white chips, and that impulse to eat them all was so strong. But by the fact that it's a small amount, I can't. And then I can't make it again for 24 hours. So yeah, this really is this would be something that I can use and I will enjoy. So I don't know if you will or not, but again, I got mine on Amazon, and there'll be my storefronts in the description of this video, so you can get a quick link to it. But that's the one I got, was the Dash. So yeah, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. Is it a lot of work, or is there work to it? Absolutely. What recommendations for future, Terry? Put the liquid and the powder in it before you add the ball, because I did not, and that's why I was short in the second go around. That's why I needed to add more milk to it, because I was short on the in the liquid when I made it. So I will add the liquid and the powder, then add the ball. So then that way I've got the liquid that I know is the right amount, and then the powder that is fine, and then the ball can then go in and shake it up. So that's what I'll do in the future. And I might even take the ball out. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, so yeah, and I'm still afraid to just stick it in the freezer for 20 minutes without checking on it. So I'll probably still do it. But I also will make it ahead of time. Like, to be honest, today's Monday, and I went up ahead and made up another one for tomorrow, a full thing. So it's in my refrigerator. So it's going to be chill, very cold tomorrow when I get home, and I'll do what I did tonight on the second go around. So I give it 2 thumbs up. I think it did exactly what it said it did, what it would do, and I think it was really good. And I like it as a binge eater. This is perfect for me, because I can't make any more for 24 hours. So the only other way I could do it is buy another container, and then that's going to start getting expensive. So yeah, so I give it 2 thumbs up. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.